So this brings me to another question, James. Okay, uh, we are always taught since we are kids about results, right? So what you are telling me is to contemplate, right? So contemplation doesn't have an outcome. So therefore, I'm used to checklists. I'm used to outcomes. I'm used to results. I'm used to seeing uh, you know uh, output. Okay, and suddenly you are asking me to do the exact opposite that I've done for maybe 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, and I would be left with going back in the day saying, hey, what did I get? So how do I balance between contemplation, no outcome, but reflection? So it's a huge amount of contradiction you have to live with, because that's what at work you are fighting every day, which is you're saying, hey, get it done today, I want it done today, I just want this outcome, give me the result, get it sold, whatever. And then you're coming back and saying, you know what, I just need to slow down, I need to figure out a way. And that's exactly, it's a very tough transition, right? So how do I manage this transition?
I have a couple of things to suggest in response to that good question, Swami. One would be to say, I came to realize in my career that the absolutely most valuable results oriented time that I invested, so exactly with the pressure to achieve results, was the time that I specifically carved out and set aside for strategic thinking. It was not filing that document, writing that contract, negotiating that acquisition. It was none of those things that were the outward appearance of results. It was the 10% of my time, half a day, one day a week, that I said, okay, I am taking no appointments, doing no calls, producing no output, priorities. And the outcome of thinking should be that you have clarity over your priorities. And let me say that that was helpful in my case because it helped ensure that my effort and my team's effort was not wasted. How would you feel about a person who is immensely results oriented, spends every hour of every day working, producing output, but on things that are of no value to the company? That's not really very helpful, is it? So one needs, in order to be productive, a balance between work and direction setting. You need to spend time setting the direction, setting the priorities of your work. Even if someone is telling you every day, oh, hey, Swami, these are the tasks I need you to get done. Exactly this, and just do it, don't think about it. You still have many things to think about in terms of what's the right way for me to work. Can I organize myself? Can I save time by investing in a process over here? So time spent for strategic thinking absolutely contributes to improved output. You ensure you're working on the right things and you ensure you're working in the right way. That's one answer to your question of why time spent contemplating is actually supremely helpful to improving the quality of your output and the quantity. The second thing I would say is the most important elements of what I think contributes to success, which is accepting that progress is the result, it's cumulative. It's the result of many small steps and decisions. I know people like to see big steps, a home run, a giant result out of a project that really advances you, that believed in the power of continuous improvement, incremental progress. Small changes made consistently over time add up to very significant results. It's actually great news because we can all do one small thing. If you do one small thing, and really it's as small as I'm taking 10 minutes out to read this article, to listen to a few minutes of this blog, if you do that consistently over time, just like with a health habit or an eating habit or with many things, getting a degree, you will see that over the course of months and years, all of a sudden you're in a very different position you were than when you started. So what might appear to be taking away time from your ability to deliver results could actually be a small step towards creating something much more significant, much more foundationally important to your progress. And again, just like having a strategy at work is so critical to you being able to deliver good results, having a philosophy of life, which is a personal strategy, if you will, for success, having that strategy of life is critical in making sure that you're actually heading in a direction you want to go. The last thing you want to see happen in your life is that you've spent 30 years diligently working towards a goal that leaves you unhappy and unsatisfied when you attain it. That's why the few minutes that you might spend each day is not at all wasted time. And I believe, and I will firmly suggest to you and our listeners, that it is the best use of your time. Carve out those small percentage of your day that you can invest in strategic thinking, and it will pay off. It'll pay handsome dividends.